Hello, this is William Casey of the editorial committee of the Skibbereen Historical Journal. I just want to take a couple of moments of your time to speak about this year's journal, volume 17 in our series. It has 14 articles in it, bookended by articles on something that Skibbereen is famous, or should I say infamous for. The first, by Carl O'Donovan, examines flooding in Skibbereen, while the last, by Philip O'Regan, is an in-depth look at the workhouse in Skibbereen. We also have a couple of articles on events that happened in 1921 during the War of Independence. The first is by myself on 3 burials in Halfadown Graveyard in February 1921. And the second is by our long-term contributor Eugene Daly, telling us about the raid on the Fastnet Lighthouse in June 1921. Eugene contributes a second article to this year's journal, one on the relationship, the very close relationship, between the Irish people and their cattle. In a complementary article, Jerome Gainey speaks about creameries in West Cork, butter making from ancient time right up to the present day. We also have an article that reflects the time we live in, a time of pandemic. Brendan Lyons looks back at a former pandemic, that of tuberculosis, and the scourge it was on this nation over 100 years ago. The journal has 2 articles that reminisce about the past. The first is by a New Time contributor, Richard Vickery, examining the diary of his forefather, Dr. George Vickery, a native of Skibbereen, while long-term lighthouse keeper Gerald Buckler remembers the sinking of the MV Colloon Bridge in 1986. The journal also contains a number of articles by long-term contributors, including John Hill's article on the 1892 general election, the first after the Parnell split, and the effect that had in politics in West Cork. While Brendan McCarthy looks at Irish proverbs, shanfuckle, and the wisdom they contain. And Michael McCarthy Murrow once again examines stories from his own family. This time he talks about 2 accents, the one they used when they were in England and the one they used while they were in Ireland. There's also an article by first-time contributor Eugene McSweeney on an amber necklace that was found in Kilcoe Parish over 100 years ago. It is a mixture of archaeology, history, and a bit of detective work. In all, I can highly recommend this volume of our journal to you. I wish to thank everyone who was involved, particularly our contributors, our committee and our printers. And if you have a story to tell, please contact me at skibbereenjournal@gmail.com. Thank you.